Good evening, I'm Jenna Flames for Global Pulse News. Tonight, we're examining the latest developments in U.S. military aid to Israel. Amid escalating tensions and growing legal concerns, the U.S. has deployed an anti-missile system and 100 troops to Israel. Just as it signals a potential pause in military aid, the move comes amid pressure to comply with a U.S. law that forbids aid to nations blocking humanitarian assistance, as is currently the case in Gaza. At the heart of this is a letter leaked Tuesday, co-signed by Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Defense Secretary Lloyd urging Israeli ministers to improve the humanitarian situation in Gaza within 30 days. This raises questions on whether the U.S. will enforce its legal standards or, once again, allow exceptions for its strategic ally. Brian Finucane, former State Department legal advisor, sees the letter as a sign of deep concern, suggesting the administration may impose consequences. However, he points out that these legal standards have long been in place, yet rarely enforced, leaving doubts about whether the U.S. will follow through. The U.S. briefly suspended bomb deliveries to Israel earlier this year, but quickly resumed, even as Israeli operations escalated across Gaza and Lebanon. Experts say this points to a long-standing pattern of sidestepping legal constraints to maintain military support. Legal expert Una Hathaway notes that deploying U.S. troops to potential conflict zones without congressional approval raises legal red flags. She argues it may trigger laws requiring reports to Congress and could even set a 60-day countdown for either withdrawal or formal authorization. But there's more at stake. The Biden administration has a history of justifying military actions as self-defense, most recently in Yemen. Critics argue this approach enables the administration to bypass legal obligations. Iran, meanwhile, has reacted strongly to the escalating tensions. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi declared that there are no red lines when it comes to defending Iran's interests, further stoking regional fears of an expanded conflict. With these developments, the Biden administration's stance on military involvement continues to face growing backlash, both domestically and internationally, as the U.S. grapples with its legal and political obligations. For Pulse Global News. Thanks for watching Pulse Global News. I'm Jenna Flames. Good day and good health to all our viewers. Comment, like, and subscribe.